Diesel's special delivery. It was market day on the island of Sodor. The engines were very busy, chuffing and puffing, taking freight cars of fruit and vegetables to market. Diesel wasn't going to market. He had to take slates to the school. The school roof was broken, and it was going to rain. The roof needed the slates to be fixed. Diesel clanked through Maithwaite Station. James was there. Children were clapping and cheering. James was very proud.
I have been clapped and cheered all morning. I have a very special.
Diesel was puzzled. What's so special about your special? Then, Diesel saw that James was taking pretty round pink piglets to Farmer Trotter's farm. I never have pretty pink piglets to deliver. I am never clapped and cheered.
That's because you are a Diesel. Special coming through!
And James whooshed proudly out of the station. Diesel clattered off. He wanted to follow James. He wanted to be clapped and cheered. Then, along the track, Diesel saw Thomas. Thomas was puffing to market. He had a freight car of round, shiny apples. Where are you going with those apples, Thomas?
I'm taking them to market. I must hurry. I have a very busy day.
Then, Diesel had an idea. Those apples are just as pretty as James's piglets. If I take them, I will be clapped and cheered just like James. So, Diesel oiled next to Thomas. I'm not busy today. I can take your apples to market. Thomas was surprised.
Thank you, Diesel.
So, Diesel left his slate in a siding. He was coupled up to Thomas's freight car of round, shiny apples and hurried to be cheered and clapped just like James. Diesel found James at Marin Station. Children were on the platform. They were clapping and cheering James and his piglets.
Yay! You're the best!
Nobody cheered and clapped Diesel and his round, shiny apples. Diesel was upset. I thought my apples were just as pretty as James's piglets. I will find something else that is sure to be cheered and clapped. Diesel clanked and clattered away. Then, Diesel saw Rosie. Rosie was pulling a flatbed of pretty bright flowers. Where are you going with those flowers, Rosie?
I'm taking them to market. I must hurry. I'm very busy.
Then, Diesel had another idea. Those flowers are as pretty as James's piglets.